The hospital room was dimly lit, the only sound the steady beep of the machines surrounding Ethan Thompson's comatose body. His lawyer, Mr. Jenkins, stood beside the bed, a somber expression on his face. Before him stood Avery Wells, a young maid who had worked tirelessly for the Thompson family for years. She had been summoned to the hospital, and now Mr. Jenkins handed her a contract. "Avery, you must marry Ethan," Mr. Jenkins said, his voice firm. "It's the only way to secure his business empire. His family wants to ensure his legacy." Avery's eyes widened in shock. But he's in a coma. How can I?" "The papers are all in order," Mr. Jenkins interrupted. "You'll receive a substantial sum. Your family's financial struggles will be over." Avery hesitated, torn between her duty and her doubts. But the promise of financial freedom for her family won her over. She signed the contract. The ceremony was brief, with Avery exchanging vows with a lifeless Ethan. When it was over, Mr. Jenkins handed her a folder containing the marriage certificate. As Avery gazed at Ethan's still form, she felt a pang of uncertainty. What had she just gotten herself into? Days passed, and Avery cared for Ethan, talking to him, reading to him, and hoping against hope that he'd wake up. She learned about his business empire, his passions, and his dreams. And as she did, she began to feel a connection to the man lying before her. One evening, as she read to him, Ethan's fingers twitched. Avery's heart skipped a beat. Did you just move?" she whispered. The machines beeped faster, and Ethan's eyes fluttered open. Avery's eyes welled up with tears. Who are you?" Ethan whispered, his voice weak. Avery smiled, her heart racing. "I'm your wife, Avery." Ethan's gaze locked onto hers, and for the first time, Avery saw a glimmer of recognition. "My wife," he repeated, his voice filled with wonder. As the days turned into weeks, Ethan slowly regained his strength. Avery cared for him, and their bond grew stronger. They talked about their dreams, their fears, and their hopes. One day, as they sat together on the hospital balcony, Ethan turned to Avery and asked, "Why did you marry me, Avery? You didn't even know me." Avery looked out at the city skyline, her voice barely above a whisper. "I did it for my family. But being with you, I realized I wanted to be here for you, too." Ethan's eyes softened, and he reached out, his fingers intertwining with Avery's. "I'm glad you did," he whispered. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Avery smiled, feeling a sense of belonging she had never known before. This unexpected marriage might just be the start of something beautiful.